Good afternoon to everybody. This is my second presentation. My topic is plasma membrane. So, plasma membrane, it may be defined as a thin, elastic, semi-permeable living membrane that serves as the boundary for the cytoplasm. The name plasma membrane, it was coined by Nageli in 1855. It is otherwise called as cell membrane, and this plasma membrane, it is nearly about 75 angstroms thickness. So this thickness, it is almost constant in all plants, animal cells and bacterial cells also. The next, it is there are different models in plasma membrane. First model, that is trilaminar model. This model, it was proposed by Robertson, because there are two protein layers and there is one middle lipid layer, so that's why they propose that the plasma membrane, it is a tri-layer, so that's why it is called as a trilaminar model, which was proposed by Robertson. And second model, that is bimolecular leaflet model, it was proposed by Daniel and Davison in 1934. And the next one, so this is the model, and this is a bimolecular leaflet model, this is the image. And third one, that is lattice model, this is the lattice model image. So proteins, and the next, so the main components, that is proteins and lipids. So basing on these two, the models was proposed by different scientists. Fluid mosaic model, and it is a standard, it is accepted by, it is universal accepted. This model, it was proposed by Singer and Nicholson in 1972. And so there are two layers of lipid layers and one layer of protein layer. So this is the image. This is the fluid mosaic model. These are the proteins, and the next green ones are proteins, and the middle one, those are called as lipids. So here the lipids, they are two ends, that is hydrophilic and hydrophobic ends. And the next one, that is a micellar model. So this is a micellar model, it was proposed by Hillary and Hoffman in 1953, and this is the missile strikes, so that they proposed this, they kept a name, that is micellar. And the next one, that is each lipid molecule, they are having head and the next tail. So head is always hydrophilic, and the next tail, it is always hydrophobic. So, and next, if we see the chemical composition of the plasma membrane, so it is having lipids, and the next, they are mainly phospholipids, and 5 important phospholipids they are seen. So of these, lecithin is the most abundantly seen phospholipid, cholesterol, cephalin, and also found some lipids or triglycerides, the lipids of the polar lipids. And the next one, proteins. So these proteins of plasma membrane have high molecular weight. And the next, there are two types of proteins, structural proteins and the next carrier proteins. And the next, carbohydrates. So these carbohydrates present only in plasma membrane, and rest of the cell organelles, these carbohydrates not seen majorly. And the next, nucleic acids. So these nucleic acids, and the next one, salts, water, so everything is present in this plasma membrane. And the next, there are some specializations of the plasma membrane. So they are the microvilli, desmosomes, and gap junctions, tight junctions. So these are the images. And the next, intra-digitations and basal infoldings and plasmodesmata. So origin of the plasma membrane, so according to different scientists, they are having different views. And now coming to the functions of the plasma membrane, it gives mechanical support to the cell, first function. And the next, exchange of materials. So the materials which are useful to the cell, so they are transported, they comes inside via the plasma membrane, and the unwanted material, it is uh, expelled out through this plasma membrane. And the next, biogenesis of the cell organ. So there are nuclear membrane, endoplasmic reticulum, and the next, some scientists thoughts, according to some scientists thoughts, the different cell organelles, they are evolved from this plasma membrane. And the next, absorption microvilli are present. So this microvilli increases the absorption of the cell. And cell recognition. So mammalian leukocytes recognize foreign cells like bacteria and engulf them by phagocytosis. Similarly, the macrophages of spleen can identify, warn out the RBCs of healthy RBCs and destroy them. So there are different cell recognitions. And the next, antigenic specificity, and the next, transmission of impulses. So these are all the functions which are done by this plasma membrane. And osmosis also, this is another important function. And passive transport or diffusion. And the next, so this passive transport or diffusion, it is also called as a downhill movement. And the next one, that is active transport, it is called as uphill movement. And the next, pinocytosis or cell drinking. So any liquid material which enters inside, or fluid material which enters inside, so that process, it is called as pinocytosis. Exocytosis or cell vomiting. So when anything, the material which is present inside, so it is expelled through this plasma membrane. So this process, it is called as exocytosis.